So folks, you know that I talked about the fact that I used Nexo. That was the first exchange that I used. Well, actually it wasn't. I had a horrendous experience on a couple of exchanges before I found Nexo. Then I worked out that on Nexo you can only get really the top coins that have had their massive pump. If you'd got in when the VCs did, they've already made insane gains on these projects, which is why for people like me that only putting tiny amounts of crypto in or getting tiny amounts of crypto at the initial one, I wanted exposure to lower cap coins, much higher risk with the potential of having insane gains. So the platform that I found, and again you need to go through your KYC, your know your client, which can take some time, but it's very easy to move money on and off the platform. Now there's a few things about Revolut you do need to know that aren't that great. The first one is there's no capacity to earn, except on a couple of the cryptos, which quite frankly, if you're going to buy them, you should get on Nexo, because you get a lot more. You get a lot more bang for your buck. So there's only about 3 earned products on Revolut, which is a bit stingy really, but they do offer access to much lower cap coins, much higher risk, but much higher potential return. And I've been looking through all the Revolut cryptos and seeing what was the price it went to, and where did the VCs get in, and where's that at now. So there's a couple of things when I'm looking at Revolut lower cap coins. The first thing is, where is it now compared to where the VCs went in? That's a really important factor, because if they haven't made a lot of money on them, that's where you know it's got insane potential. Now it might not have, but that's a criteria I'm looking at. It's the possibility that you could get in very, very early on a project that could go wild. So that's the first thing. The other thing is you can't move your crypto off Revolut, so that's critical. So anyone experienced in the crypto space isn't going to touch Revolut for crypto with a barge pole. But for the early people that don't know the technology yet, you don't have a hardware wallet, you don't really understand any of that, Revolut's a great way to get in with coins with insane potential for gains. So that is why I'm including this, the Revolut portfolio. That's how I first dipped my toe in, and Revolut's been a fairly seamless journey for me so far. Again, I'm not paid by them, I'm not sponsored, but that is where I started, Nexo and Revolut. So the two portfolios I'm going to give you are the ones for Nexo that you can earn on, and the insane potential gains ones on Revolut that you can't move off, but you can cash out. So it doesn't really matter on that front. So the Revolut portfolio, for people new to the space, that's going to be why I'm going to be using it and how I'm going to be looking at it.